There has never been a better time to become a listing agent than 2024. Ever. Period. Become a listing agent. I'll explain a couple reasons why. Hi, my name is Jim McCord. I've been a realtor full-time since 1993. I love selling real estate. It was a great career. But I found out early on that if I became a listing agent primarily, certainly I did work buyers, but if I became a listing agent, I could control my time much better, and I didn't have to be working every evening and every weekend driving buyers around. Listings is where it's at. Especially now in 2024 with this NAR settlement and us negotiating where the buyer's commission is going to be paid from. Buyers don't like the thought that they may have to pay a real estate agent. So trust me, you want to go after listings. Where do you get listings? Well, you get listings from people who want to sell right now. Those are for sale by owners and expireds. What most of the realtors and the coaches and the managers are going to tell you to do is either cold phone call to get those listing appointments, or door knock, or do a massive amount of mailings, or Facebook pay-per-click, or pay Zillow, RedX, all these different companies to buy leads. Cold phone calling is how I started, and yeah, that worked back in the 90s, and it still works today. There's a lot of realtors that make good money to get listings by cold calling every day, but it's freaking miserable. I did it for about 10 years. I hated every second of it. You don't need to cold phone call. It irritates people. I created a system about 15 years ago, and I perfected it, and because of that, it worked so well, I wrote this book, A Revolution in Real Estate Sales, that very quickly became a #1 bestseller on Amazon. Very quickly in the real estate category. #1 bestseller on Amazon. And in that book, I share with you a unique way to get listing appointments. It works. Now, it does not include cold phone calling or door knocking. And I won't share the whole system here, but if you go to my YouTube page, just search Jim McCord for sale by owners, Jim McCord expireds, you'll see the whole system. And I also coach realtors. But anyway, I coach out of my book and my system. This book was written 8 years ago. I perfected, I've changed the system since then. So my current coaching includes some of this that you get in here, but it also includes other things. You'll see that on my YouTube videos, which are all free. And the other book I love to coach out of is Gary Keller's The One Thing. I was a Keller Williams agent for 8 years. I'm no longer Keller. I'm actually with EXP. Doesn't matter what company you're with, local, regional, nationwide. It makes no difference what company you're with. If you work, you'll make good money. If you go after listings and you go after them enough and you go after them the right way, you'll get listings. And if not, if you're the typical realtor, then over 80% of you will leave the industry within 2 or 3 years. Those are the NAR statistics. Over 80% of realtors leave the industry within 2 or 3 years. Anyway, feel free to, I will put my phone number and my email in the description of this video. And I'll also attach another video. And then feel free to get my book on Amazon. Feel free to call me. I love talking to realtors. And I actually, about 9 months ago, I started coaching realtors free. My first 7 years of coaching, I charged $1,500 for my coaching. And instead of doing one-on-one individual coaching, I do group coaching over Zoom. And I have no charge for that for select real estate agents. Go to my YouTube page, check that out. Watch the video that follows this video, the last 30 seconds. Order my book if you'd like. Call me, I'd love to talk to you. Go after listings, especially in 2024. You're not going to come up with enough buyers to make a good living in real estate, and working buyers is going to be tough until we get through this at least 6 or 12 months of this crazy new system we're going to be working under. Listings has always been where it's at. Listings is where it's at in 2024. You don't need to pay for leads for listings. You don't need to cold phone call. You go after for sale by owners and expired. Use my system. It works. You guys have a great 2024. Become a listing agent.